Demon Girl Next Door. Finally a magical girl show where the antagonist of the story still takes center stage. Usually the magical girl is the pretty protagonist who vanquishes evil with her cute smile and weird accessories.
Magical girls dematerialize if they use too much of their magic. We have to be sure not to put any more strain on her.
Here, however, Yuko wakes up to a world of trouble, as she's grown horns and possesses a tail. She also has met her demon ancestor in her dreams, who made Yuko an heir of her evil powers.
Hey, wake the hell up, you sorry excuse for an heir!
At this point, however, it is clear that anime is more or less a comedy, or better said, a parody of the social magical girl concept.
So then, what exactly is your plan for getting closer to Momo? I'll make a delicious lunch for her every day.
Thank you, Shamiko.
It's kind of interesting to see the perspective of the antagonist. Yuko is completely unprepared to be a demon girl, and constantly fails to be menacing and accomplishing anything evil either.
Do you feel like you've gotten stronger at all?
Actually, these horns are so heavy, I feel like I'll turn into a hunchback.
Perhaps nothing substantial has changed.
She's such a kind-hearted individual that she ends up befriending two magical girls.
Miss Momo is a magical girl who has joined the ranks of your army.
What?
You used a dirty scheme not suitable to share with children.
Yuko seems kind of popular as well. People from her class are approaching her, and they don't seem at all surprised because of her strange behavior, devil tails and horns.
Having a destiny is cool. I'm totally jealous. So, can I touch him? Yeah, me too. Sure, go for it. Whoa.
Now, for the first time in a long while, I enjoyed the subversion more. Yuko's voice is way cuter and fits more with her kata, not to mention all the other girls seem to be a bit more feminine. Yeah, that is more or less a slice of life kind of show. Yuko ain't doing much fighting, and her opponents prefer to rather communicate with her instead of things in typical magical girl fashion.
Are you another member of my sister's legion?
What? Legion? What is that? The name of some new citrus fruit?
I also really like the comedy. It mostly comes from dialogue and funny little misconceptions, but also from how self-aware the anime is for its tropes and stereotypes.
She can't know you actually have a grasp on all my weaknesses. Or even worse, that I come over to your house to cook for you.
For example, when the magical girl Momo transforms, a sequence is being recorded. It's evidenced how long it takes for her to actually get ready for combat. Time which her MA can suddenly react or at least plan a strategy. However, people just stay around idle in a maze and watch her transformation. Also, Yuko's tail is a strong indicator of her feelings. It is rather visible on the way it moves, as it resembles her emotions. It makes her even more adorable and easy to read.
No interruptions, okay?
Okay, give it one more shot. Shamiko, was it?
That's not my name! I'm Yuko Yoshida, also known as Sham.
This is what I really liked about Yuko. She's such a fun-loving, cute petite girl. And it's hard not to sympathize with her struggle of mastering her powers and fulfilling her duties as the heir of a demon mistress. Yuko is visited in her dream by her demonic ancestor, who bestowed upon her the task of defeating a magical girl to restore her clan to its former glory and earn her place as a demon girl. There's also this weird 40,000 yen curse on their family, which makes them poor and unable to escape poverty, no matter the decisions, investment, or money they earn.
I ran across a magical girl. She actually saved me. And took pity on me.
There's always some weird predicament happening which stops Yuko's family from enjoying luxury goods or proper well-cooked and nutritious meals.
You're really starving, aren't you?
Don't think that this means that you've beaten me!
For instance, once her mother has ordered a brand new fridge, capable of better preserving their nourishment, it turns out the design is too big and won't fit through the door. It is to be returned. This type of bad luck and inconvenience is what has doomed Yuko's life even before she learned her true nature as a demon girl. I also like how being a demon girl sucks, and her race has never actually won a fight against the magical girls.
Thanks.
It really makes for more of a challenge and kind of evidences how much of an underdog Yuko is in this new world filled with magic and other mythical entities. Her ancestor Lily also seems to be an airhead. She does not inspire much confidence or wisdom given her actions. Lily seemed at first to be a figure of authority. However, once she was summoned instead of our protagonist, we get to see her be more relaxed and even act like a slob by drinking soda and playing video games in their astral world.
Long time no see. My ancestor is in lounge mode.
She can manifest whatever Yuko tries to project with her subconscious, and this led Lilith to a lot of unhealthy hobbies and accessories and eccentric pastimes. Also, like her statue, she has some sort of a totem which represents her physical form, and just like her original self, the statue also has a broken horn. I like this little detail. It kind of hints at the fact Lilith ain't exactly capable at her job and her powers are only the half of their potential. The statue has suffered enough throughout the episode. Right from the beginning, Yuko drops it on the stairs, and the pain and discomfort Lily must have endured was equal to the fear she had once her clueless protagonist came face to face with an experienced and famous magical girl.
Welcome to the sealed space within my statue.
I really like their dynamic. Yuko tries to compete and prove herself by defending Momo in a duel. Just as it happens, the magical girl is also attending the same high school our devil girl protagonist is going. Therefore, confrontation was inevitable. Yuko isn't that eager to face an experienced opponent just yet, so her determination was mostly bravado, and the moment she came face to face with Momo, she gets cold feet and displays pathetic techniques of strength.
Beat you at the riverbank behind the school. Just you wait and keep that precious blood pumping.
Not really interested.
It's kind of fun and weird how, after just one episode, Yuko and Momo become more like comrades than rivals. So magical girl has agreed to train the demon girl into becoming a more challenging opponent.
It looks like you've lost some weight, and the muscles in your chest are really starting to fill out and show definition.
This is what I love about anime. Besides the tights, panty shots, and titties, anime is also pretty good at creating friendships between rivals, or at least integrating former enemies into the rank of companions. Fairytale exceeds in this regard, and basically every other major shonen out there has had his fair share of villains who turn around and eventually became trusted, dependable friends with the main kata. Well, we're skipping the energy fights, and we have Momo go straight to being more of a mentor to Yuko than mortal enemy. A magical girl getting along with a demon one is a pretty decent set for a comedy anime. I guess this is the
Let's feel the burn.
Oh.
dynamic which keeps the show fresh and makes for a more interesting approach to the shoujo magical genre. Even Yuko's sister had to be deceived into believing her sibling is actually in charge and the magical girls around her are subordinate. Forget to mention Yuko, who is the little sister, and she's rather naive and gullible, just like Yuko, I suppose. For some reason she hasn't displayed demon powers as of now, which leaves Yuko as the sole disappointing heir to the family and her clan. Our protagonist has to start with the basics by building up stamina and trying to gain some sort of understanding and control over her inherited demonic powers. As I said, Momo is closely watching her progress and even flexing her own skill and power to intimidate and create a bit of competitive spirit between them. There's just one awesome moment where Yuko changes places with Lily to finally come to terms with Momo, but turns out even her powerful ancestor is not much of a fighter, and the whole scene ends up with embarrassment.
Don't think so highly of yourself. I've watched you bully my adorable descendant.
For both our demon girls. One more thing about Yuko's demonic powers, she actually manages to transform as well. And gets an outfit fairly similar with the one Lily's wearing. I guess that sort of revealing clothing was normal during the satanic Mesopotamian and Egyptian times, but in modern day Japan, the costume shows a bit too much skin to be accepted by society, and also shows way too little ass and titties to be worthy of fan service.
No, seriously, what the heck am I wearing? You said it yourself, silly.
Now, as I'm on the subject matter, the image nudity or panty shots, or any type of female indecency in this show, which is very sad and kind of feels like a missed opportunity to enhance the experience, given the fact we have such beautiful, lovely young ladies to choose from. A bit of tentacle monsters and some obscure shots would have made the anime way more popular than it ended up being. There's also a new magical girl that also joins Yuko's entourage. Her name is Mikan. She's a weird individual who, upon discovery of our main character's nature, she still regards her as a fellow girl, in trouble, and even gets friendly with her later into the show. I give Demon Girl Next Door a 7.5 out of 10. A great premise and a rather funny anime, but could have been better with a more cohesive story and some in-depth character development.
Sure.
Don't you have a better reply than that?